Texas 95.7, the Armadillo and Craig Vahugn with you in the studio. It's WRCA Ranch Radio time.
Hello.
I got it right.
Hello.
I didn't say rodeo.
You did not.
It's only, like 4 weeks in, I'm getting the hang of this.
Yes. You keep working at this, you're going to be good one of these days.
Brought to you by New Generation Supplements. And we appreciate them a whole bunch. Well, probably more than we could even explain to you how much sponsors mean to the WRCA. So
Absolutely. They're a brand new sponsor with us, by the way.
Yeah.
Jumped on board this year, and great company, great products. We celebrated our 25-year anniversary a couple of years ago. This year, they're 25 years
cool.
old. So they've been doing this a while.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward to getting to meet all their people and folks getting to be accustomed to their products.
Yeah. Yep. Good thing. Yep.
Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Casey. Lehman is here. That was Lehman talking. Casey Hooper is also in the studio.
I am. I'm trying to be here.
Good morning, Casey Hooper.
Good morning, everyone.
It was Wild Horse Prairie Days in Vernon, right? No, they're from the winners from Vernon. Where was it? Wild Horse Prairie Days.
Haskell, Texas.
Haskell.
The metropolis.
By Old Glory, Aspermont, Rural, Abilene.
There you go.
Somewhere in that mix where there's red dirt.
Somewhere down
And
yonder.
caliche.
Casey, did it rain?
It did rain Friday starting at 3 o'clock in the morning. I stood out in it.
I was going to say, yeah.
Casey, who shook out and won this deal?
Well, it was actually a really good rodeo, and they split that. So Friday night you'll have 10 teams go, and then Saturday night you'll have 10 teams go, or maybe it's 11, 10, whatever the split is.
Yeah.
So each ranch got one shot, Craig, one shot at it. And this year's winner and who gets the invitation to championship is W.T. Wagner Estates yearling division.
Yeah, explain that. Will you, real quick, just before we, yeah.
Yeah, so Wagner Estate has had a ranch card with us for years, probably from the beginning. And this year they just opted to put two cards together. So they have what they call their cow division. That's one team. And then their yearling division, they actually have another card.
Are they the only ones doing that? Are they the only one that's got a split like that?
No, we've got a couple of ranches
I was curious,
that actually split up based on either location or even at the same ranch. They've just
Got a lot of guys who want to play.
Wagner's all under one fence.
Yep.
But there's other places they may have a ranch in Texas. They may have a ranch in Oklahoma.
Heck yeah.
They may have a ranch in different places. Yeah,
like 4 divisions.
yeah, it's been done.
Yeah.
Well, we're thankful for those ranches that have those big outfits because it helps. And we're also thankful for the family operations as well. And you might be seeing more of that split like that as time goes by. But right now, we're just thankful to get a winner out of Haskell.
You bet.
It was a tough rodeo, guys.
Who was so Wagner won? What were the other?
And so you
places?
had Sandhill and Hat Creek. You might have heard their names before. Sandhill you have.
Yep.
Was second. Circle M8, Land and Cattle was third. Lockheed and Whiskey Cattle were fourth. Now, because Haskell pays to sixth place, I'm going to go ahead and give you fifth place and sixth. So Detweiler and Roadrunner were fifth, and Ville Ranch and Allen Cattle were rounded up at sixth.
Ville and Allen, actually the 2021 world champion team.
Yes, and John C. Bryan, the captain of that team, received top hand at Haskell.
And top horse was Mr. Colton Jackson.
Yes,
From Smith Cattle.
riding that Saul Rowdy thing.
Rowdy Metallic.
I like that.
It's been
I like
a
Rowdy.
horse.
That sounds like a band.
It
should
does,
be
doesn't
a
it?
band.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And thanks to one of the products for New Generation Supplements, Horselick, they are sponsoring our Top Horse Awards. They give out a tub of mineral to that winner.
cool.
So congrats
Nice.
to
Yeah.
Colton and thanks to Horselick for their support of our top horses.
Yeah.
So I've got to tell you this, Craig. You'll appreciate this. I was telling Lehman coming over, as time goes by, I just get fascinated by these ranch kids. So one of the cowboys, Abby and Tell Good, that he competes on Spike Buck's Wakefield card, but his son is 10. Well, Flint might be 11 now. But he made 2 awards for the winners, Top Horse and Top Hand. And he literally made a knife scabbard, and he made a billfold.
Oh, wow.
Leather stamped, printed.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the heck?
He's got a talent.
And those are for awards, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And he took pictures up there like he made them, and by golly, he was going to own it. And he did. It just makes me real proud when those kids step up like that.
Yep.
That is cool.
Has his own little stamp and all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and there's a lot of kids that I know at the World Championship, you'll see them walking around. They've got their pegging strings that they make or different goods that they cut out and make, and they're all trading and selling and horse trading and peddling.
They peddle worse than the mafia does.
It's pretty cool. You want to call Chad?
Let's call him before he goes into the dentist here. Okay. I hate to interrupt that.
Yeah.
Looking for mineral supplements that are economical, convenient, weather-resistant, high-quality, palatable? Look no further than Smartlick's Mineral Tubs. We know there's a lot of mineral supplement options out there, but not all are created equal. Smartlick tubs are fortified with all the nutrients your beef animals need, but without the waste that is common in loose mineral supplementation. To learn more about mineral supplement solutions to help support your herd perform their best, head over to smartlick.com or stop by your nearest Smartlick dealer today. And we got him on the phone, Chad Johnston from W.T. Wagner Estate Yearling Division.
That's right.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. We're excited.
They are excited. They were all trimmed out trying to see which saddle they wanted. Everyone was practicing. Seth was trying to make his mark on all of them like a tomcat, trying to pee on everything, and he just wanted everything as his own. I mean, Spencer.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Spencer.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the heck?
We're going to have to wrestle him for all the saddles.
Well, I think it would take all three of us to get him down.
Definitely.
He's a stout
you can just
boy.
have mine.
Man, you guys showed up on Friday night. They were up Friday, Craig and Lehman, and they had to sit and watch Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be stressful.
And a hard rodeo. That rodeo was tough. And
It was tough.
yeah, give us your perspective on a little bit on what that was like, sitting and watching every event tick down, especially when it came to the sorting. That was an interesting event. You're probably like, I hope everyone has bad luck like we did.
Definitely. Oh, as soon as I got there Saturday, the first thing I saw was the ground, and it was way better Saturday night
Yes, it was.
than we had to deal with. So I was instantly nervous, but it turned out in our favor. So we were really excited.
Turned out in your favor by you guys received 95.5 points. Sand Hill and Hat Creek had 84 points. So I think it did turn out in your favor.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Because everyone from second to sixth, Craig, was 84 points to 73.5, 75.5, 76, 78.5. I mean, it was just stacked right there.
Yeah.
Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth were stacked. And, it was pretty interesting. But you guys did it. You did it.
Yes, ma'am. We did. We're excited.
Yeah, good to have you guys come to the World Championship, Chad. And looking down the events, had a tie for first, a third, a fourth, a fifth, won the mugging, and then, of course, we're not going to talk about the sorting. We don't have to bring that one up.
Yeah.
That one didn't go quite
Well, that's
quite as
why he
well.
has to go to the dentist.
Yeah.
No, he didn't get hurt anybody. No, that's not why he's going to the dentist.
But all in all, really pretty top end on all the events. Talk about the mugging. You guys took the first place in that deal. Time of, I'm trying to search this out here, a time in the mugging of 30, a little over 30 seconds. So,
Well, if you're going to count 30 and 30.19, I think, let's just say 30.
closest team was 45 seconds.
I saw it.
So talk us through the mugging, Chad. How'd you see that shaking out?
Whenever I rode in there and 8 was kind of in the middle, and apparently he wanted to come out because he just came right out of there and got him caught quick. And those guys did a great job on the ground, got him mugged, got him tied.
Go
That's
Spencer,
the
go.
fastest I've ever been in the mugging for sure. So
Well, that was the fastest time the whole weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So it was
Yes,
just the
ma'am.
right time
So-
at the right place. It's just one of those things.
Exactly.
It's just one of those
Exactly.
things.
A little luck goes a long way. So.
Well, yes, and then he had to meet Spencer on the other end. So, I mean,
Oh, exactly.
he cracks me up. I've got Spencer's number now, That Spencer, he cracked me up.
I'm telling you, he's
He
a
makes
character.
me laugh. I don't know why I'm sold on him. I just want to be like, I don't know. They were all talking like, well, I'm just going to take it to the paint and run around. I'm like, what the heck are you guys talking about? ESPN? Like, talk. What the heck?
Yes, ma'am.
It's called strategy.
It was.
It's called strategy.
Spencer's strategies on steroids. Like his It was fun. It was fun.
Definitely.
Chad, now that you've qualified, what's y'all's competition schedule look like? Are y'all going to still hit some other rodeos? I'm assuming you're entered in a couple other places. What's the game plan leading up to November?
We are entered in WRCA already. I would like to get us into Alpine.
Good. It's a
Our
good
other
rodeo.
team, yes. Our other team is going to Wichita this year and Roaring Springs, so we kind of split the rodeos.
Well, that's actually a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool if we get the other side qualified. How about we work on that a little bit?
Definitely.
No
That'd be
pressure on
great.
those guys, huh? No pressure.
Brad doesn't take pressure. He just whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I
They
told
got
him
the team to do it, so.
he does have the team to do it. But you guys know what? Looking down the list of the teams that were entered, any one of these teams could have just crawled in your pocket. And they were it got really Western on Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
It came down
Definitely.
to literally the sorting screwed everybody. It really did. The cattle were kind of waspy. They were kind of hard, but yeah, it was a good rodeo.
Yeah, don't need to give you guys too much grief. There were quite a bit of troubles, it looks like, in the sorting event this year across the board. So
Definitely. We were the first out, too, so we
Yes.
started off the wrong way.
Well, but
you
hey,
recovered nicely.
you know the one thing about one-day rodeos that's tough is you have to go, excuse my French, balls out that first night, and it is what it is, right? And hopefully it
Definitely.
sticks. Because the second night, someone can have a good run and take you right out. You can't make it up the next day on an average. That's it. So it's tough.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
don't know
tough.
where- you don't know what to shoot for.
Someone could dominate the paint the next day.
That was what Spencer would say. Spencer would say, yes, big guy inside, drop
Yeah.
step, take 3, draw foul, and it's over. Yes,
Pretty
that
good.
Spencer is a caller. Him and I need a podcast.
I've heard a lot of conversation at these ranch rodeos, but never described like that before.
Chad, I'm not lying, am I?
No, you are not lying. That's,
I'm not lying.
that's
I
him
could
100%.
talk in the truck with these guys. Well, we're proud of you and all those kids, and I know you guys have a slew of little ones. So thanks for the job security. And
Definitely.
I told him, I looked at him hard and I said, now get your tickets. Don't wait. Yes, ma'am. Get your hotel
Yes,
rooms.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, good job, guys. Adios.
You got them wrapped around your finger, don't you?
Not Spencer. I'm working on him.
Definitely.
Well, Chad, we are really excited to have the Wagner
We
Estate
are.
qualified and competing at the World, and we're really excited to have you guys there. Congrats on that win. Number one, just to win Wild Horse Prairie Days is a great accomplishment. They have actually should give them a little bit of plug on the air. That ranch has been with us from the beginning. That ranch rodeo's been with us from the
They're
beginning.
at their 27th year, and we're in our 27th year.
They started with us, Craig, and
They're OGs.
great group of people. The country down there, they support this event big time.
And the guys
So-
like going there.
Well, sure, they
The
treat
guys
you.
like
They
going
treat
there.
you right. Chad, I'm sure you guys got your bellies full while you're there.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Everything was awesome.
Well, thank you, Chad. Tell your dentist to be easy on you.
I sure will. Thank y'all.
Hopefully he's not heavy-handed. And I hope to see you in Alpine. Keep checking. Are you on the wait list? Or did you already call him?
I have not.
Okay, get on
we
it.
weren't planning on going until this weekend,
Sure.
so I better get on it.
Okay, all righty.
Chad, you need anything? Let us
Alrighty.
know. Thank you, sir.
I sure will.
Goodbye, Chad.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, Chad.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Looking for mineral supplements that are economical, convenient, weather-resistant, high-quality, palatable? Look no further than Smartlick's Mineral Tubs. We know there's a lot of mineral supplement options out there, but not all are created equal. Smartlick tubs are fortified with all the nutrients your beef animals need, but without the waste that is common in loose mineral supplementation. To learn more about mineral supplement solutions to help support your herd perform their best, head over to smartlick.com or stop by your nearest Smartlick dealer today. Okay. All right. So you were talking about this off the air, but
Yeah, so we talked, obviously, Casey mentioned first, second, third place teams, but we thought we might dive into a little bit of some of the event winners. So let's start Muggin. Wagner's was first. And then we had Detweiler Roadrunner and Burns second and third. Casey, how did the sorting shake out down there?
Boy, whoever wanted to get a time got time. Whoever cattle didn't want to let you have a time didn't let you have a time.
Intestinal fortitude.
Yeah, it was one of those events that on Friday night you're thinking, okay, let's hope the cattle. If you're a team that was on Friday night, you're thinking, I hope they have the same set of cattle that are just as waspy. You don't want them to have a more settled herd. Now, if you're Saturday and you were there watching, you're like, okay, they'll be settled by Saturday. No, everyone pretty much got an even
Just
shape.
carried over both days.
Yeah, so you had, oh man, and I got to see Steve Goldsmith. I hadn't seen him in a long time, and it was good to see him. First place in the sorting, Goldsmith Ranch and Johnston Ranch. Second place was Lockheed Cattle Company and Whiskey Canyon Ranch. Third place was Circle Bar Ranch, and they earned it. That was a tough event.
Yeah.
That was a really tough event. So then we went to the wild cow milking, and I believe Thompson Ranch might have helped supply those cows, and they came on the hunt. And it was a little muddy, so everything was humid and a little locked in, so those cows were not really wanting to move out, but then they got pissy. And when you have that happen, it gets a little entertaining. And first place went to Circle M8 Landon Cattle. Second place went to Ville Ranch and Allen Cattle, and third place went to Burns Ranch. Now, you've heard us say Burns twice now in two events. They were last week's qualifier at Graham, Texas.
That's right.
So Graham was actually his demeanor was just like, let's just have a rodeo.
Just let it roll off his back.
And I was happy for that because usually, jaws are clenched and everyone's. But when they have that monkey off their back, they're a little bit. The branding at Haskell, Texas, is one of the. I brag on this because if you want to know how branding's done, and the etiquette to it, and how stuff's done, go to Haskell, go to that rodeo. Now they're fresh off branding, so. Everyone's been doing this now for a month, basically. It went, first place was Diamond H Ranch and Lands Cattle Company. Second place was Circle M8 and Land and Cattle. And third place went to Detweiler Cattle and Roadrunner Cattle. And I'm telling you, Philip Reynolds kept inching. And he was hungry. And those guys can rope.
Yeah.
I mean, they can rope.
Did on that branding, do you remember? Did Jared for Diamond H? Did he rope in the branding?
I'd be
Can't
lying
remember.
if I told you.
Yeah, they must have smoked it in that group to win the branding at Haskell, Texas. You got to come loaded. Ain't no messing
Well, they're
around.
fresh. I mean, everybody's got it on their mind. They're either going into it, done it, or are in the process of doing that right now on the ranch.
right.
So, and there was some pretty soggy calves in there, but when it came, and then another thing that they do, and they're fresh off of doing, is doctoring. So your doctor in first place went to 4-6's King County. Second place, Wagner, W.T. Wagner States Cow Division. And then third place, W.T. Wagner States Yearling Division.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. That's kind of, I was noticing that too. It's pretty neat. That,
If you take three events that are currently happening right as we speak on the ranch, you've got Brandon, sorting, doctoring. These everyone's tuned up on these three events. Now, come October, you might see them throwing a little bit of deader loops in there, but it was really neat to watch historical events, especially the branding.
You mentioned 4-6's King County.
They
In
had
the
a good
doctoring,
Friday night.
I was looking at so in that doctoring that they won, they were 29. 82, 29.81 in the doctor. That's smoking.
tickets are on sale now.
Yes.
I've been preaching this a lot on the air on my breaks. Obviously, the Fridays and Saturdays sell out faster.
Quick, yeah.
It's a weekend. But here in the last couple of years, it seems like Thursdays and Sundays are starting to catch up. So do not wait.
They are, yeah, Thursdays and Sundays. We went on sale June 1st. And that day, we had the highest number of ticket sales we'd ever had on that day. So we're breaking records, and you guys keep buying. It's one of those deals that, get them now because it's going to continually get harder and harder. So second year for the Youth World Championship Ranch Rodeo to happen here in Amarillo, Texas. If you guys missed it last year, you missed a good show. So we encourage you to support these kids. They're out there showing you everything they've got. They're full of character, and that event is going to go off at 1 o'clock on Saturday, November 12th, and that is a ticketed performance. They're $10 a piece, so really easy ticket price. They are on sale now, and they are also selling really well. So if you're interested, you can get your World Championship tickets, and then you can get your Youth World Championship
I would.
tickets.
If you're going to be here, you might as well take it all in on all angles, because take it in these early years, because I predict probably in 5 to 6 years it'll be a sold-out event as well.
What do we got coming up the rest of June? This is a busy month.
A lot.
Busy month. So Casey was just at Haskell, Texas. We're going to turn around this coming weekend.
Fort Sumner,
New Mexico.
Finally, get in the Z estate.
Being there in the great state of New Mexico. Then the following weekend, we're back up in Oklahoma in Pawhuska, Oklahoma at the Ben Johnson Days.
And
Cinnamon.
And is there another one that weekend?
Yes. Cimarron.
Oh, we're back in New Mexico again.
Ain't that funny?
Okay.
Yep. And then Colorado.
Hugo.
Yeah. You can find that complete schedule over at WRCA.org.
Are you tired of listening to it, Craig? Because I can go all day.
I'll forget.
He's under the influence of the dentist gas.
Craig's always good to bring us back to the promotional aspect of this. You can get all this information about our schedule on our website. But where else can you get it, Craig?
Yeah,
on the app.
Mobile app.
Download the free app wherever you get your apps from. Wherever, if you're Apple or Android or whatever you got, just go there and search WRCA. You'll find it.
That's right.
Keep up with everything.
That's right.
Good deal.
So thank you all for joining us for WRCA's Ranch Radio.
Big thanks, New Generation.
Presented by New Generation Supplements. I was looking them up, and I wanted just to talk a little bit about this company because they're based up in South Dakota, home office, but they have a very widespread national base. They've got manufacturing facilities, of course, in South Dakota, but in Oklahoma, Nevada, Iowa, and even out east in Tennessee. And they've got over 2,000 dealers across the U.S. and Canada. So if you are one of those customers that may not have yet used their products, I'll give you a little sell. I went down to HF&C here between Amarillo and Canyon and bought a Horse-Lick tub for my caballo, and he's a fan, I can promise you. So look them up and use their products if you can.
And email them about rumen microbes because they like to talk about
rumen what?
Microbes. Attaboy. I don't even know if I'm saying rumen right.
Yeah. Way to throw the science out there, Craig.
I actually could use some of that rumen microbes right now. I could. Yeah.
Email them. Hey, I heard you guys like to talk about rumen microbes.
I guarantee you they would jump all over themselves. That's awesome. Good job, Craig.
All right, so we'll catch who's going down. Who's going to the next rodeo? See, I already forgot which one it was. Who's going? One of you guys going?
Yeah, well, Randy Norris, one of our directors. Oh no, I'm sorry, Gary Morton.
Gary Morton.
Going to
you have to understand.
You're not going?
No, we'll be back, folks. With Peyton expecting a child, we split everything up. So we need to rest sometime, right? Gary Morton will be going to Fort Sumner, and then I'll go to Cimarron. Lehman will go to Pawhuska. Then I'll go to Hugo, and then that's all I can remember.
July's a whole nother month.
Yep, we ain't there yet.
Not there yet.
All right, appreciate you guys. WRCA.org.
Sorry, everyone that has to listen to us mumble our schedule to you. But if you're wondering where Chad and Casey's probation officers are going to be, we're not going to those places.
Appreciate you guys.
See you, man.
Looking for mineral supplements that are economical, convenient, weather-resistant, high-quality, palatable? Look no further than Smartlick's Mineral Tubs. We know there's a lot of mineral supplement options out there, but not all are created equal. Smartlick tubs are fortified with all the nutrients your beef animals need, but without the waste that is common in loose mineral supplementation. To learn more about mineral supplement solutions to help support your herd perform their best, head over to smartlick.com or stop by your nearest Smartlick dealer today. Smartlick dealer today. Smartlick dealer today. Smartlick